Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream. We're playing even more Rimworld today because I feel like it. Hello Born Loser, good to see you in chat. And of course, that is 100% cool by me. And no one is obligated to watch these streams, and I appreciate every moment you spend in these streams. I really genuinely do. The support provided by the folks who tune in almost every single week, I appreciate it more than you could possibly know. It's super duper awesome, and no worries there. So, I think we're going to shimmy shake things up just a little bit. We're going to do we're still going full on random. We're going to try out some naked brutality, okay? Randy on Strive to Survive with commitment mode. Gonna see how that goes. Random seed. Random starting tile. If it's possible that we will get into a situation that is going to be clearly untenable almost immediately. At which point, you know, we'll probably start over. I'm slightly distracted by my phone here. The stupid DoorDash app has been a little bit resistant to me today, but that's neither here nor there. Worst case scenario, I'll have to contact someone over at their help center, but whatever. Oh yeah, you can absolutely carry on a new game. It's just that the previous one, as you will no doubt recall, ended in Rhino-related disaster. So, you know, let's get things started. Otto's over here whimpering up a storm. What is up, my dude? Are you okay? Are you gonna be okay? It was supposed to be a minor surgery, just an hour under anesthetic. You felt totally safe. Now you've awoken inside a drop pod, punching through the atmosphere of a distant Rimworld. Aside from a slick of mysterious goo all over your body, you are totally naked, with no preparation, no supplies, and no tools. Can you survive? Before anything else starts, as we're contemplating our situation with our colonist Sawyer, Otto is being very needy, so I'm going to get him just a quick peanut butter treat before we get things started properly. Okie dokie artichokes. Oh yeah, the raiders and stuff? No kidding. Alrighty then. Good news is we appear to be starting off in a hilly, temperate zone. No river, no big bodies of water, but that's okay. We've got a nice little defensible area in here that we can probably dig into a little bit. Let's see. Now, here's the most important thing. What is Sawyer incapable of? He's incapable of nothing. He's got actually pretty good stats. Good melee, good shooting. Crafting leaves a little bit to be desired, but he's got a passion for it, so it will develop quickly. Wimp is going to be a bit of a problem, though. In another colony that I've been working with off-stream, I have a wimp colonist who, like, he got punched and, like, fell over. Like, he got food poisoning at one point and just collapsed. That's gonna be a bit of an issue. But, you know, we'll see how things go. Okay, first of all, schedule Can only do 2 time blocks of recreation because we just have so much to do and so little time in which to do it. All right, Sawyer, my boy. What is his background? He is a shop kid. Is now an evangelist. He is 72. Not ideal. But, you know. All right. Slothful is also not a great stat. His plant skill is okay. Gonna build ourselves just a teeny tiny shelter over here. I mean, I say teeny tiny. Let's see here. Do you use the environment strategically? You can. I'm less good about doing that, but I mean, you certainly can. There are rumors floating around that Valve is working on a Steam handheld console. That's interesting. I'd be super curious about that. I mean, money is fracking tight right now with school and just general costs of living, but that's definitely something I would keep an eye on. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like a Steam controller type situation where they sell it at a massive discount like several years after they come out with it. Rest in peace, Steam controller. So what we're going to do... It's possible that we actually don't have the crafting capability to make a bow right now, which will sort of pretty severely curtail our hunting capacity. But that's okay. What do you mean there's no usable materials to build that? Ugh. We'll fucking zone out a stockpile zone. Awning over there. Have to chop down the poplar tree. Oh no. If we're really lucky, we might be able to recruit a second colonist, which will make things a lot more tenable. Or maybe he'll get, you know, like attacked by one thing and then fall over and die immediately. That's a very good point, Born Loser. That is sort of the Steam MO, isn't it? So, let's not have him sleep outside. At least sleep in our little shelter here. I probably didn't need to put floors on it. That might have been a waste of material. But whatever. We are starving just a wee bit, but we've got plenty of berries around from which to harvest the good materials. Got a little bit of heal root as well. Gotta watch out for them gangster ducks. No kidding. I think that might have actually been the first time that I'd seen ducks in this game, weirdly enough. I guess I don't settle that much near, like, lakes and stuff. Chunks of spacecraft impacted nearby. Oh, cool. We got visitors from Southwest Stedo. You seem to have a few items to trade, but I've got literally no material with which to trade except for like a little bit of food and some medicine. So, bleh. What do I make of the new Sims pack coming out? Honestly, I've been so disconnected from the Sims goings on. I'm totally not even sure about this. What is this? I'm gonna look it up. New Sims 4-pack. Make dreams come true with a new Sims 4-pack. Was ist das? Dream Home Decorator. Renovations. The new game pack. I assume... I guess this is adding something like the architect career from The Sims 3, which honestly, if it's... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake, Sawyer. So Sawyer's decided to hide in his room. He could do this for a while, actually. This isn't particularly good. At least he's fucking eating. Let's see here. A crafting spot and a butcher spot and a campfire, which I know seems dangerous. But I promise you it's actually not. Not that he's actually going to do anything with this. Add a couple... Oh, for fuck's sake. A couple bills. Make a knife. Make a short bow. Details. Oh, no! We can totally make a short bow. It only requires a 2. Home decorator career. It's a big push. Let's see here. Doesn't fix the issue with the game, but definitely sounds like it's going to play to the Sims 4 biggest strength. Basically sounds like an excuse to build while actually playing. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, muscle parasites? From what? Oh, God. So if the muscle... Oh, for fuck's sake. So if the muscle parasites are going to be... a constant thing... and he's a wimp, which means he's going to fall down when he's experiencing minor pain, then there's nothing to do here. He's just going to starve to death. All right. Okie dokie. So 15 minutes in and we've already come to our first total standstill. Ugh. Well, whatever. Okay, let's start again, shall we? New colony. Let's try naked brutality again. And if we can't make it work, then we'll just do another crash-landed scenario. Yeah, no kidding. Another day on the rim. Parasites like that are actually a big issue because they're persistent. God, I don't think this dude has particularly good stats, but we'll see how long we can make it work. I'm actually in the midst of a pretty good Embro. A pretty good, like, crash-landed scenario on a different file. Bio incapable of nothing. Good. Oh, fantastic. He's terrible at combat. He's decent at medical stuff, but everything else, he's terrible. He's 18 years old, a sickly child. Tremendous. Fantastic. Thanks. I hate it. What are his other traits? Chemical interest, slothful, and nimble. Okay. My second slothful colonist in a row. That's no good. And of course, because he's terrible, terrible, terrible at plants, it's going to take him a frickin' year and a half to cut down a single tree. On top of the fact that he's got, like... He's slothful, which means his global work speed is going to be lower than it should be anyway. Oh, good Christ. You know what? I don't... I think that my full random approach does not work for naked brutality. Like, you have to be a little bit more selective when it comes to a single starting colonist. Okay, folks, do we want to do another crash-landed scenario, which is 3 colonists, full rando, or do we want to do the Rich Explorer, which is a single colonist, and I will be selective in terms of which colonist I start with? Let me know. Talk amongst yourselves, but in the meantime, I want to show off my current successful off-stream colony, Irani. I did not choose the name. I never frickin' choose a specific name. So this is day. What is this? This is 58 days, so almost an entire year in game, and a decent setup. Big fridge. I want to get like a tube television or something for this main rec room area, or like this like communal space, I should say. We have a capybara named Lacey who actually killed a raider the other day. I was very pleased to see that. Solar panels, which we've successfully researched. A couple of wind turbines. We've basically like excavated our way through an entire mountain, which is pretty sweet. We've got a bunch of, material and stuff. We just got gun making, which allowed me to equip the entire colony except for Bill, who I guess dropped his. Hey, Bill, where's your rifle, my dude? This is a good question, actually. Where's Bill's gun? Oh, here it is. But yeah, everyone's been kitted out with what do you call it? Bolt-action rifles, which is pretty great. We actually a touching reunion. Melee was someone that we rescued from a crashed transportation pod, and then Oleg, who is part of a different faction, also crashed on a transport pod. We saved him. We actually had him as a prisoner for a while because the faction he was a part of was an enemy faction, but we eventually recruited him successfully to the colony so that he and Melee had a touching reunion. But anyway, and we're growing hops to brew beer. But anyway, I'm gonna go for the Rich Explorer scenario. Still Randy, strive to survive, commitment mode, of course, and generate the planet. I'm still going to do a random tile. No way of knowing what it is. Incapable of intellectual and artistic, that's no good. No good at construction. No. Pyromaniac isn't great. Depressive. Low-wage worker. Boo. Honestly, Ivo doesn't look terrible. Although he's got a bad back, which means that his moving manipulation are kinda low. Incapable of caring, which means he can't do medical stuff. That's no good. No. Don't really want someone who's incapable of violence. See, I'd say this person looks pretty good, except they're incapable of firefighting. We simply cannot have that. We can't have someone who's incapable of dumb labor either. You know what? I think it's got to be crash landed. It's because I don't have to be super selective with it, you know? Like, there's going to be a good balance well, maybe there's not necessarily going to be a good balance of folks, but we've got, like, where are we settling? Oh, arid shrubland. Well, we've dealt with arid shrubland before. Bill, Engie, and Shield. Wait a minute. I've seen these fuckers before. I must have gotten, like, the same seed or something. Because, like, Bill and Engie are colonists in my other colony. All right. Let's get this shit started. All right, we know the drill at this point. What is this? Oh, we have a cat. Okay, cool. Yeah, fires do have to be fought. Pretty important. Got agave, permanent summer, which that's not the worst thing in the world. Not that many. Once again, we have this issue with not that many trees, which just means that we're gonna have to dig into the side of the mountain, which is basically fine. I think that just means that we've got to start, like, doing stone cutting really early on. Like, maybe one of these fellows need to be, like, really permanently on top of that. And I think, actually, since smoothing walls takes so gosh darn long, and I know that making, like, stone bricks is also a pretty time-intensive process, but, like, it's not as lengthy as it could be. I don't know. We'll play around with it. See how it goes. We know how this works. Oh, and of course, anyone a night owl, first of all? Nope. Oh, we have a misogynist. Lovely. Capable of dumb labor, artistic, or firefighting. Are you our best marksman? No, Shadow's our best marksman. Second best marksman? Yes, because Sebastian won't do violence. So Shadow's going to get the bolt action. Arison is going to get the pistol. I guess Sebastian's just not going to be fighting anyway, so he doesn't need any armor. Let's see here. Basically sounds like an excuse to build well. Yeah, okay. I thought I saw new comments, but I didn't. Okay. While they build up the colony, I'm going to go and turn off the dryer real quick so it doesn't keep beeping at me. Okie dokie. We've got... What would that be? 50 packaged survival meals. Which means... Oh, they've already armored up. Lovely. Cool beans. Frijoles frios. Which is about 8 days worth of food, I guess, because everyone eats 2 meals per day. Any other... Ooh, we've got more packaged survival meals over here. Just a little grip of them. Let's go ahead and those. We didn't actually assign our schedule yet. It'd be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 8. Good. Recreation, just in the middle of the day. All right. That should ensure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing, when they're supposed to be doing it, as they're supposed to be doing it. Okay. Let's do a dumping ground here for now. For our chunks and corpses and such. Anyone assigned to cut down plants? Yes. One person at least. Good, 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 good. The real challenge with the arid shrubland does seem to be the real dearth of wood. Which leads me to think that we should prioritize a couple of things. Let's get if we can get the material, which I don't actually think we can. I was going to say that we should build beds. Maybe we just do sleeping spots for now. And then we're going to get a table, because people, God knows, they hate eating without tables. No. Chairs are too complicated. They might fail, and they take up too many resources. Do that and that. Just a couple of stools. And then production. Simple research bench. Build quality there. Okay. So the plan, basically, is to... Okay, here's the thing. Let's not get overly ambitious, for starters. Let's... Like, I usually don't start doing stone cutting this early on, but I really think I should. Yeah? Like, we can get a big old... see, this is the nice thing about it being a desert. Is that we don't have a bunch of trees in the way of our wind turbines. Right? Like, nothing's gonna grow here, except, like, maybe, like, some cacti or something. But we can deal with those. We can chop those down really quickly. Got plenty of steel. Correct line of thought on ambition. Pride is a slow and insidious killer. Indeed, and well quoted, Born Loser. Let's take advantage of the fact that it's perma summer, and let's start growing some rice, because rice grows super duper quick. Maybe we don't even worry that much about, like, having a big freezer. Ooh, that's a scary idea. That might actually be a different sort of ambition. Cargo pod. What's in the cargo pod? What did Randy give us? Wake up! Thank you, Randy. Very cool. Does anyone have a chemical fascination? Neurotic? Misogynist? Greedy? No. Good. Okay. Super duper important. What am I looking for? Drugs. No drugs, no drugs, no drugs. I don't think that Wake Up is considered a social drug. But even so. Synthetic stimulant Wake Up fills the user's need for rest, allowing them to work for extended periods of time. Competitive universities and companies of many worlds' high achievers are sometimes called Wake Ups because of their association with this drug. Okay, so I think Wake Up is like an amphetamine type of deal. Because I know Yayo is cocaine. That's like the game's cocaine analog. And then Smoke Leaf is obviously weed, and then beer is just beer. Minor break risk. Not ideal. Just because it's going to bug me until we do. Sebastian, would you haul the Wake Up back home? Danke schön. Harvest some of this agave fruit. And I guess Sebastian is the one person who's assigned to hauling, or plant cutting, I guess. Ooh, someone who's puking. Oh, no, the Arison. Arison, why are you puking? No health condition. Maybe it was cryosleep sickness? I don't know. He's puking for some reason. Reason of which I am not aware. Oh, well. Let's give our cat a designated spot as well. And I know everyone's going to be, like, super bummed out because they're all sharing the same terrible, terrible spot. But they can feckin' deal. Actually, you know what we can totally do? I think this is actually, given our materials available to us, I definitely think we should do this. Let's make the stonecutter's table out of steel. Which is not going to, like... I think it might benefit, like, the beauty of the room, but that's it. But it won't, like, make it more efficient, but it will mean that we're using less wood, which is, you know, kind of the whole idea here. Go Frenzy. Awesome. Good for you, Arison. So Arison is going to be just, like, moving and rocking, almost like he's on Wake Up, but he's not actually on Wake Up. To be completely clear, no one is taking the drugs. We are going to save those drugs, and we are going to sell them, probably to an exotic goods trader, for cash. Just as soon as someone, you know, does something. Hey, look at that. It's all coming up, Ned. My DoorDash app finally... There was an issue where it was... the issue has resolved itself. I won't trouble y'all with the specifics. But the issue has been resolved, is me point. So, little celebration there. And, as an added note, everyone wish Ned good luck, because Ned is starting summer classes. I'm taking 8 course credits this summer. Which, you know, is going to be a whole thing. Okay. Research. Uber alles, tree sowing. I know, like, batteries is way sexier, But we need tree sowing. We need to be able to grow our own building material. Like, I know that stone cutting is like a big deal, and I get that, and we're going to be using that to our advantage. Is that granite? That is granite. Cool. But like, gotta get those trees growing, because we'll be able to grow what these they're not acacias, are they? Drago trees. We're gonna grow the Caldrogo trees. In the meantime, let's get a little bit of light up in here. And actually, we got some steel over here, some compacted steel, which I really like. That is like a lore thing, that it's like some remains of some ancient collapsed structure. It's not like iron ore that we're finding. It's steel from some bygone era. What am I looking for? Components? Not components. Power. Power cables. Hey, look at that! Granite blocks. Cool beans. Okay. Order structures, walls, granite walls. Extend that spot just a tad bit. Look at Arison go. Love this dude. Just a couple of bros hanging out. Just a trio of bros broing it up. Hey, Sebastian, what are you doing, my dude? Can you craft? You can. Look at that. Guess who's on block making duty from now until the end of time? Okay, chat, here's an important question for y'all. Because things are actually, like, no one's even at, like, a minor break risk. Do we want to kill and eat our cat? Like, now would be the time to do so. And there's a chance that if we don't, it might eat our drugs. All just sleeping peacefully. Such a beautiful sight to behold. And you'll notice, by the way, that I haven't even bothered going for floors yet. Although that'll be a thing to take care of in due time. Okay. Hi, Sniper. I have bad news for you, mein Freunde. We don't even have, like, a kitchen yet. Oh, look at that! The cat is dead! Okay, let's, for now... We're gonna have to, like, install this shit elsewhere. But for now, let's just do a butcher table. Could someone please bring the cat inside? Preferred, I guess? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't consume him. Prioritize hauling him. Jesus. Don't just pick up the cat and start ripping chunks off him. Look, we don't even have anyone who's, like, super bummed out yet. Got, Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh, Arison is a woman. Okay. GTK. What is your full name? Chiquita Banana. Arison Irioth. Okay, did not realize that. So her and Sebastian and Arison are total lovebirds. Okay, well that makes my life just a little bit easier, actually. Cool beans. Frijoles frios. Oh shit, those things want for wood, huh? Honestly, probably small mercy for that cat. It might not have made it very long anyway. Sure, why not? Let us make some freestanding houses. Like, maybe we'll eventually connect it up with a hallway. But for now, for right meow, let's do the time warp again. No, what am I thinking of? Structures, yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's do this as a separate dwelling for Arison and Sebastian, right? Eh? Okay. Yeah. Yes. 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 So we'll build up. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I'm getting my ducks in a row here. Okay. We're gonna build like a separate little duplex over here. This is going to be Arison and Sebastian's room. This is going to be Shadow's room. It's all going to be granite block walls with wooden doors. Wooden doors is fine. I will say the nice thing about this, as we saw with our last arid desert, our arid shrubland play, is being forced to use a lot of stone means there's a much lower risk from fire, which is good. Obviously, like, it takes longer to build stuff because it's stone, but it's more durable. I think, ooh, there's a cougar hunting Sebastian. Oh no. Shadow. Arison. Fucking go. Christ. Hey, Shadow, what's the range? Oh, hey, you can start firing immediately. Good for you, Arison. Thank you. One shot, one kill. Gunshot from... Oh, God! Right into the brain! Look at that. The cougar's brain, skull, and head was pierced by Arison's revolver bullet. Good for you, Arison. Thank you very much. Set that as do forever for right now. Let's get... Oh. Well, why? Oh, because there's low wind. Okay, that makes a certain amount of sense. Okie dokie. And we will get working on roasting up Fluffykins in, like, just a tish. Actually, cook some fine meals. No, we cannot. Don't have anyone who's good enough at cooking. Blah! We are like a third of the way through our tree sowing research, which is good. We do need defenses, actually. That is true. Let's just do, like... Let's cheat it a little bit. Oh, these fucking dudes! Rhinos. Gonna do some granite barricades. Instead of doing like the four corners approach, I'm just gonna do two ends. They're just gonna be sort of fortified like that. So we do have, what is this? Cat meat! Cat meat. Do we have a passive cooler? Is that a thing that we can build? It is, but we don't have enough wood, and they need wood to work anyway, so fuck that noise. Not gonna worry about that. We're gonna chop down these bad boys. Oh, visitors. Hello. From the Miwado's Confederacy. They have a few items to trade. Maybe they'll buy our drugs. Hey, guys. Hey, hobo. We'll not do social. Well, what about you, Shadow? There we go. Are you the best at social? Oh, he's pretty good. Okay, yeah. Shadow, for sure. He's a Shadow Marine. What's a Shadow Marine? Oh, well. You know what? Yeah. Let's trade them for some medicine, huh? Oh, they have Luciferium! Not gonna do it. Not gonna buy that. Yeah. So we'll trade them for our wake up. For... Oh, they have an LMG? Hold up. We don't have enough... No, we don't have enough wake up for that. Oh, well. I guess wake up's not that... expensive. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll trade it for some medicine and some components, and fuck, we'll go in for some packaged survival meals too. That should work. Honestly, for the way that we've not really been focusing on building up our meal reserves yet, which is working out okay-ish. I'd love to be able to make some pemmican, but that's not. So pemmican it's a real thing. It's like it's plant matter held together with like animal fat, and it's used. It was like used by prehistoric peoples as like a food stuff that could be carried with you on long journeys, and it's something that you can. It's technology that you can research, and you can make it straight out the gate if you are starting with the Lost Tribe scenario, where you start off with 5 colonists, but their tech level is way, way lower. So you have like no electronics, for instance, and you can only make. You can't start making guns right out the door with Crash Landed either, but like you're a lot further away from that. Like you have to use passive coolers and stuff. It's a really neat challenge because it requires a very different way of approaching things. But they get pemmican right off the gate. And like they because you don't have electronics, you'd have to use like a fueled stove and stuff. Or just cooking around a campfire, which is also an option. So this is working out okay in the grande scheme of things. Let's go for some granite tiles, huh? God knows we've got the material. Build a bed for... You know what? These are... Oh, gosh. I've made these rooms kind of tiny, but whatever. Hook it. It's not the size. It's how they're... How the space is appointed. Double bed for the happy couple. Regular bed for the singleton. Oh. End table, dresser, end table, and then we will build, what is it? Potted plant. Yeah, these rooms are actually a little bit smaller than I would have normally done, I guess, but whatever. Fuck it. It's okay. They'll like it better than sleeping on the floor, I'll tell you that much right now. I appreciate it a hell of a lot more than that. You know what? Ugh. Ugh. I need, like, it just needs to be all granite. That's the thing. Look at that. We got rice. Hell yeah. Rice, man. It grows fast. Sebastian is really good with the plants, it would seem. Also, see, this is why you want to go with the grassland scenario. It's just you've got people who are... You don't need someone who's like an all-rounder, right? Apparently it takes a while to make a dresser out of granite. Makes a certain degree of sense, I suppose. The good news is, like, we have this granite block pipeline established now. Where we've got, like, how much of this do we have? We have over 500 blocks of granite, which is great, like granite bricks. No, our cat meat rotted away! We didn't fully utilize our... Oh, and our cougar meat rotted away, too. Dang it. Well, oh well. We never actually got to eat Fluffykins, but whatever. It's fine. How do we want to do? Do we want like a slightly more like spread out type of colony this time around? Because that's definitely something we could do. I'm kind of feeling it, honestly. It's a real look. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, here's an idea. It's a barracks. Nobody likes barracks. Barracks suck. Bill completes. Cook simple meal. Cool, 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 cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, the good news is that now that we have like this good granite pipeline established. We get to be more selective with what we use wood for once we can start sowing trees. Which I still maintain cannot come fast enough. But at least... we'll have that as an option. But this is why we go for the full randomized approach, right, folks? It's to force us to think about situations differently than we would if we're just like, oh, it's another, like, temperate forested area with, like, some hills. Could we please gather this material so that it doesn't deteriorate in the hot shrubland heat? Ooh, you know what would be super great is if they had anything to do with their recreation time whatsoever, huh? Doesn't that sound like fun? I mean, I assume that's at least part of Arison's break risk, right? Yeah, recreation deprived. And is a depressive, so that's no good. Slept in the heat? Ooh, that's no fun. That's actually a good point, is we should put a cooler in... I'm going to say Arison's... No, let's put it in Shadow's room, right? Put a cooler there. Put a vent there. Let's cancel that. Let's make those out of granite. Oh, shit. No! Arison just destroyed a pile of components. You monster. That's really not good. Shit. Well, I'm glad we traded for those. Oh, hey, it's Otto's dinner time. Otto! Okie dokie, artichokes. We got another hour to go. Had one minor tantrum. Destroyed 32 components. Oh my god. That, like, components are not... Well, I was about to say they don't exactly fall out of the sky, but they kind of do. From, like, spaceships and stuff. There they are. I knew we'd have some somewhere. That's no good at all. That sucks. Like, destroy anything else, I beg you. Okay, the good news is, yeah. So we'll keep it to a nice 20, 22 degrees-ish. You know what? Let's actually set it down to like 18. Give us a little headroom there for heat waves and such. Yeah, we very desperately need to finish up these beds. Shadow, once you're done, I'm gonna insist that you focus on these beds. Oh gosh, is that a flash storm? Honestly, a flash storm in the shrubland isn't going to be like the worst thing in the world, because it's not like there's that much to catch on fire here anyway. Food binge. Sebastian is on a food binge. Okay, well, we actually have a fair amount of food stored up, so that's not, like, terrible. Okay, that's Shadow's bed. If you wouldn't mind, Shadow, finishing up this bed as well. Ooh, there's a raid. Good news is that the colonist who is incapable of violence is the one who's freaking out right now. So, ooh, look at that. Spare steel. Cool. All right, Shadow, Arison, let's, they have, this is one dude with a club. I think we'll be okay. Why is Arison walking around with Wake Up right now? Or not Arison, but Shadow is. It's concerning. Oh, look at that. Shadow, you're why is he taking Wake Up? He's set to no drugs, right? Why is Arison... Oh, whatever. Shadow's dealing with a little bit of a Wake Up addiction. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay drafted, please. Just kill this gentleman. There we go. Arison, would you be so kind as to melee attack this gentleman to death? Please and thank you. And Shadow, you can go about your drug-addicted ways. Food binge going on, which is not, like, ideal. But it's not the worst thing in the world, either. Shadow is wandering in a daze. Good, 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 good. Arison, how are you doing, buddy? How are your needs looking? Oh, look at that. You're not great either. But you could be worse. Could be a whole heck of a lot worse. Not assigned to construction. Cool! Oh, look at that. Sebastian's no longer picking out on food. Fantastic. Maybe he can finish up this damn bed. Huh? Huh? Very close. We're getting very close. Sebastian, Oh, I see. He's not actually assigned to construction. Well, that's unfortunate. Fucking hell, dude. Could you be, though? Are you, like, really bad at construction? You're kind of bad at construction. Well, no. Arison's bad at construction. Sebastian is fine. It's, basic familiarity. Fine by me. Fuck. No, no longer inspired. I was like, oh, Shadow's out of it. No. Not quite. But at least this will put everyone in a slightly better mood. One would hope. That's unfortunate. Folks, we hate to see it. But oh well. Delightful temperatures in here, though. There's a cougar is hunting Arison for food. Did it just kill a rabbit or something? Oh well. Maybe it found something else to nom on. One should certainly hope so, at least. Do a little bit of harvesting. We have these. Could someone please gather these up? Please and thank you. I feel like the multiple psychological breaks, that was like our gut check, right? And now we're going to be okay. I think. Like, from here on out, hopefully we'll be, okay. Oh, no! The muscle parasites are back! Okay, who's assigned to doctoring? Okay, Sebastian and Shadow are both assigned to doctoring. Sebastian is a priest? The medical assistant as a child and is a priest now. An ascetic priest. Interesting. Well, that's why he's so good at medical. He's getting a boost from both his childhood and catastrophic war in which both sides used incendiary weapons. He grew up helping his parents at an infirmary, treating the cascade of horrific burns from the battlefields. Left with a lifelong fear of fire. Interesting. Yeah. Another day, another case of muscle parasites. At least we have, like, the capacity to treat them now. The parasites will eventually, like, the issue will eventually resolve itself. It's just a matter of when. These things just kind of have to run their course in the grand scheme of things. Let's reinstall this over here. To reinstall all this nonsense. It's facing the wrong way. Let's do granite tile floors. At least in this main room space, huh? I think we do granite walls here. Do the big refrigerator here. Uh-huh. Do it. Well, okay. Ooh. Cancel all that. Door. Move the butchering table into the freezer itself. Just take care of the butchering in the freezer. That's fine. Throw a cooler on there. Some power conduits going. And, yeah, that'll be fine. But yeah, so the muscle parasites will be resolved eventually. Does everyone has heat stroke? Oh, no. Well, they'll get over the initial heat stroke in their rooms when they're asleep. So I'm not actually that worried about that. But yeah, it's not, oh, dang. I guess because it's like the summer. It's like 34 degrees out. That's no good at all. Indoors it is 33 degrees. Does that mean that they still are developing heat stroke? No. That's good. Except for Arison. Okay, no, that's following. Okay, cool. GTK. I think after... Once we get tree sowing figured out, we should probably focus on batteries. It's boring, I know. Ooh, ambrosia. I'll tell you what, Randy likes to throw ambrosia at me, it would seem, which I'm not complaining about. I'll take a little happy drug. Why not? Look at all these frickin' bricks we got here. 605 granite bricks. Love to see it, folks. Rice ain't refrigerated, but it's rice. I'll stick around for some time. Same thing for the agave fruit. We need to make a copy of it. We just need to reinstall it. Chop down some more cacti for that good wood they have contained within. So that's something that I've really liked about my the other colony that I've been playing with off stream. Is it's in an alpine setting, so we got trees for days. It's like a dense pine forest up in there. It's great. It's tremendous, phenomenal. Tree sowing. Thank you very much. All right, electricity, batteries. There we go. Essential tech. Really is. Okay, so we've got a growing zone where we can grow Drago trees. You have someone with a plant skill of 6 or more? Yes, Sebastian, my new favorite friend. Ooh, a transport pod crash. Guy Vogel. Ella Guy Vogel, female colonist, space refugee, a tamer, and an abandoned child. Decent stats, actually. Is a cannibal, but we can work with that. What's your health situation? You're going to die in 10 hours. Okay. We can save them. Not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue her and hope she joins freely. Cool beans. Tell you what. If something happens to where she ends up being the only colonist left, I'll tell you what. There's going to be a radical shift in the colony's diet. I can tell you that with great certainty right now. We love to see it, folks. Could someone actually, like, tend to her, please? Because, like, she's not going to recover. Guys. Oh. Sebastian's already on it. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Hey, why is there a dead emu here? There's a mad boom rat. Well, that's no good. Hey guys, could we deal with this boom rat, please? Oh no. Oh, thank Christ. Hey Sebastian, are you okay? No immediate danger. Awesome sauce. Alright. No, no, no. Don't clean her blood. Frickin' tend to her. And you guys, like, firefight maybe? I know Sebastian won't do it because he's been traumatized. Stab wound. Okay. We can deal with a stab wound. I always get so worried about boom rats, but boom rats are not that big of a deal. It's the boomalopes that are a real danger. It's the boomalopes that pose a real threat. Hey, look at that. Let's reinstall this over here into the research nook. Put a little... Yeah. Look at that. Arison, what is your background, huh? You're an energy researcher and a Glitter World nerd. No wonder you have frickin' strong expertise in intellectual shit. You're like made for this stuff. Also a psychopath, which can be beneficial. The suffering of others doesn't bother her at all. She doesn't mind if others are butchered, left unburied, or imprisoned, or sold to slavery, unless it affects her. She also feels no mood boost from socializing. Arison loved technology from the day she was born. She had a mechanoid companion, which she tried to modify. Her obsession with technology meant she could never be appreciated arts or culture. Interesting. Arison was working on an idea for rapid communication over long distances. She made an error which destroyed her lab and several nearby buildings. She fled the planet to escape the authorities. Oh no. Fascinating stuff. Almost done with battery research, though, which is pretty great. I think we're gonna... Hey, let's get our, like, food zone set up. Could someone please haul this away? Shadow, you're still awake. Thank you very much. Let's set this down to -2, maybe? And actually, let's... No rotten. Just corpses and food. And actually, not even all corpses, just animal corpses. And let's, just because it's the desert, shit's hot, let's do a second cooler just to keep things at the temperature we want it to be at, huh? Can we do that? Thank you, Shadow. Thank you for being an absolute dear. Well, you're going to sleep now, I guess. That's fine. Oh, no, you're getting components. I gotcha. Shadow's on top of this shit. Cool beans. Hey, hey, Arison, what happened to all those components, Or was that Sebastian? One of the two. Someone destroyed all of our components. That's my point. Or almost all of our components. Which is a real shame. Oh, good, we got batteries. Cool beans. What do we want to do next? Let's go for smithing, just because it opens up gun crafting a little bit later on. Julia just got in. By the way, yes to your dinner plan.
That, or I have other ideas too.
Okay.
Yes, it was me barking.
How's Miss Guy Vogel doing? Still recovering. Good to know. Let us get our flooring complete, at least for this main living room type area. If we can get a 4th colonist by the end of this stream, that would actually put us in like a really good position to move forward from. Not gonna lie. And folks, just as a heads up, I'm going to be ending the stream just a little bit early at around 5:15 today, but that still gives us a glorious 25 more minutes with Sebastian, Shadow, Arison, and possibly what's her name? With Ella, Guy Vogel. So hopefully we'll make that count. Got a really weird shape to this colony, but that is okay. We embrace the weird. Do we not have... No, we don't. Well, people, if you want food, then cook food, by all means. Major break risk from Shadow. Shadow, what's your problem? Greedy for an impressive bedroom. Ooh. Well, okay. Unfortunate, to say the least. Impressiveness is bad on both. Well, maybe we can switch around the bedroom situation in a little bit. Maybe give Shadow a bigger room. Which I know, I don't want to play favorites, but, you know. Honestly, Shadow is, like, capable enough. 11 in shooting and construction, and 12 in animals, and a 10 in intellectual. That's not the sort of colonist that I want, like, out of commission, you know? So we can afford to play a little bit of favoritism when you're that frickin' awesome. Let's do a wooden art bench. Because nothing adds impressiveness. Ooh, Shadow's being hunted by a cougar. Hey, Harrison, could you draft yourself and come out here, please? Because Shadow's going to get mauled. This... Oh, for fuck's sake, that's no good. Oh. Oh, is the cougar, like, chill now? Okay. So, in case you didn't catch it, Arison did just shoot Shadow with the revolver. Shot him right in the arm. No good, to say the least. Hey, Sebastian. Good... Oh. What? Okay, I didn't realize the cougar was still, like, a threat. Get away from him! Hideous beast. I'm very confused. Could we, like, kill this thing, please? Yeah, he is, like... Good. Thank criminy Christmas. I do not want to end a stream on a death. It seems in poor form. Fortunately, Sebastian is an excellent doctor. Literal expert. Who's that? Oh, medical emergency. That's fine. Hey, Omar. When is the next DST stream? I don't know. Honestly, whenever Sam is ready for it. Maybe next Thursday. Who's to say? Actually, I think I might be... Oh, I might not be able to stream this Thursday. I might be busy this Thursday. But maybe next Tuesday. That's the hope. In any event, Omar, feel free to stick around for the Rimworld shenanigans. Disease and infection. That's no good. God, I've had colonists fall to infections before. Well, not like... fall like an entire colony, but I've lost colonists to infections. So let's tend that early, tend it well. 10 quality is 100%. Thank you, Sebastian. I guess so. Let's try to change that though, Born Loser, shall we? Maybe let's not make that the Rimworld way. Okay, I'm gonna be mind-shattering pain. Ah! Is the only description. That's unfortunate. Who needs treatment? Oh. Shadow needs treatment, or Sebastian needs treatment. Well, dang it. He needs treatment for his muscle parasites. Unfortunately, the only other doctor on the colony is Shadow. It's like, he's a capable amateur when it comes to medicine. I'm going to enable Sebastian to self-tend so he can at least deal with his own dang parasites. I don't know how one tends muscle parasites. Presumably some kind of, maybe an injectable agent that's, I would guess, maybe an antibiotic of some kind. I don't know. That's an antibiotic is what I'm going to guess. This is the Ned Finn official speculation. For fuck's sake. Battery, 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 battery. Okay. Guy Vogel is still recovering. Shadow, how are you doing, buddy? How's that infection doing? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Immunity 51% already. The infection's only progressed to 27%. The immunity is already up to 54%. That's phenomenal. Thank goodness. We've got a good doctor in the colony, y'all. Good sign. Good things to come. Oh, Sebastian's on a food binge. No. Sebastian. But he still took the time. We'll never do hauling. Really, Harrison? So we're just going to let this rifle deteriorate. While Shadow... Ooh. Never do. What's Shadow's issue here? What is his problem? Did he get up and, like, fall back over? I'm very confused by whatever Shadow was just doing. Good news is, even if Sebastian is, like, not capable of tending to Shadow right now, like, his treatment of the infection was so good, like, he might recover from that single tending on its own, which would be awesome. Finished smithing. Cool. What did it? Serious pain? Oh, that's probably from the muscle parasites, huh? Oh. Bye, Vogel. You leaving now? I guess so. Well, it was good meeting you. I'm glad we could at least save your life. Sebastian's no longer picking out on food. Phenomenal. Very good. Sebastian, I know that you just got done with your little break, but if you could tend to Shadow, that would be excellent. I mean, honestly, he's probably going to be fine. Yeah, he would have been fine, but, you know. Best practices and all that. And make sure to feed him as well. Speaking of feeding, we need... Well, we don't need that. Let's make 20 more meals. Beavers! A group of hungry alpha beavers has arrived. This is where I would, like, save scum. But, honestly... Are we that worried about alpha beavers? Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's hunt one of them. And see how that finds us. Because not like there's a lot of trees for them to destroy anyway. And there's only 3 of them? I don't think I've ever actually directly encountered alpha beavers, so I'm not, like, 100% on how dangerous they are. We'll have to see. Unfortunately, our crack shot Shadow is, He's sleeping the day away. You know what? Actually, folks, I think just because alpha beavers is such a fun word to say, I think I'm going to leave that there for today. I'm going to leave this on a cliffhanger. Come back next Thursday or Tuesday or possibly the Thursday after that to see how we handle the alpha beaver menace. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn. And goodbye.